What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to JAQuary Vlogs, day number 5. And as you can tell by the title, okay, this video is for mamas to be that's about to have a baby like me. That rhyme. And these are just my pregnancy must-haves, but hopefully you'll pick up a few things and you'll be like, maybe I should try that too. I don't know. It's up to you. Here's a list of things that I absolutely have to have while pregnant, okay, to just make life a little bit more easier for me. That's not saying that you have to get this stuff, but take some things into consideration because they might work for you too. Okay, probably one of the most important things to have as a pregnant woman is prenatal vitamins. Duh. Like, prenatal vitamins are absolutely essential, absolute must-have, because they come with all of these vitamins and nutrients. And the ones that I use, they're by Pink Stork, see? But this is a good brand. I used this brand with my daughter when I was pregnant with her, and I had no issues. They didn't make me sick. They weren't hard to swallow, and you just take 2 a day, and that's it. As a matter of fact, I need to take mine for today. But it has DHA in it as well, and DHA is good for your baby to help with brain and spinal cord development. So prenatal vitamins with DHA, must have. The next must have is medicine. Okay, so not every woman is high risk, okay? But I'm high risk because I'm high risk due to, let's say, my age, and then I have chronic hypertension, which makes me more susceptible to getting preeclampsia, okay? I have to take medicine every day to control my blood pressure, keep it from going too high. Because if it gets too high, then I risk going into preterm labor. Yeah, we're not doing that here. We're not. Every day I got to take my medicine to keep my blood pressure in control and make sure she ain't acting crazy. My next pregnancy must-have is water. Hold on, I'm thirsty right now. Hold on. I had to drink it like that. I didn't want to mess up my lip gloss, you know. Water, girl. If you aren't drinking water and you're pregnant, what are you doing? You are asking to have preterm labor, pretty much. Like, if you aren't hydrating, girl, I know you constipated. Like, come on, you have to drink water. And then with that, not all waters hydrate like they should. So you gotta be careful with that too. So I used to drink, I still do sometimes, but it's not my preference anymore because I'm tired of getting constipated. Crystal Geyser spring water. I usually get it from Walmart. I realized I don't think it's hydrated me as much as I needed to, because when I go to the bathroom, look at the color of my urine. Like, if it's dark, if your urine is dark yellow and you drink a lot of water, you're probably drinking the wrong type of water, because it's not doing your body any hydration good at all. So I switched to the Walmart brand spring water. That does better for my body than Crystal Geyser does. But then I also prefer to drink Essentia and the Body Armor water. The water that has pH of 8 or better is really good for your body. It's alkaline. The more alkaline your water is, the less acidic your body is. You know, when you drink it, it kind of flushes out all the toxins and stuff. So it's very important as a pregnant woman, drink water. And then it helps if you have a good container too. I got this container from TJ Maxx. The brand is Hydra Peak. It was only like $12.99. It's 32 ounces. All you gotta do, if you have trouble drinking water, girl, put some fruit in it or something. Like, you have to. I'm telling you, it'd be bad for you if you don't. But all I have to do is fill this up 4 times a day, and that's a gallon. Like, I try to drink a gallon a day. No, I don't always, but I come real close most days. And you also feel next item on my list is facial moisturizer. I use Pond's cream, the dry skin formula for hydration, in case I feel like my skin gets really dry. Like after I wash my face, I'll put that on, slather it on, and then it gives me this glow. Also, sometimes I use Aquaphor as well. I don't know, it helps. It helps my skin for some reason. And I also like to use the facial sprays, the spritzers. I don't have any with me right here right now. I don't feel like getting up going to the bathroom to get it, but there's tons of different types. You want to make sure your skin is moisturized and feel good, because if it's dry, then it gets cracked, it gets itchy, starts peeling. It doesn't look good at all. So you want to have a good facial moisturizer. The next item on my list are panty liners. I absolutely have to have panty liners. Like, I don't know how women go through life without using panty liners in the underwear, because it's just, ugh. And about pregnant, you know, your vagina is constantly cleansing itself, and then you have like extra discharge, and you have that L word. I'll put it on the screen somewhere, maybe. And, you know, panty liners really capture all of that so that your underwear stay cleaner and dry longer. The brand of panty liners I prefer to use is Carefree. It's the super long ones. These are the long ones. And they provide 8-hour odor protection, all day freshness, they say. So I'll probably go through about 2 or 3 of these a day, depending on what I got going on. But that's about the norm, I guess. So I really like these. And then, you know, once you change it, you just throw it away, put on another one, boom, you're good to go. Good to go. Next thing on my list is extra underwear. So for me, I get extra hot down there, like extra hot. And if I'm extra hot, then it gets sweaty. Then it's bacteria and odor. It just gets wet. Like in the summertime, so uncomfortable, like getting all sweaty and junk down there. So it's really good if you carry extra underwear with you. If you carry extra underwear with you, you'll be dry, you'll stay fresh for longer, cleaner, whatever. And then you put the panty liners in there and you're good to go. So, I mean, you could put it in a Ziploc bag or something to make sure, you know, it stays clean and fresh until you're ready to use it. But extra underwear, absolute must have. All right, sorry I'm out of breath, but that's the norm. Like, I could just walk from one side of the room to the other and be totally out of breath. It's ridiculous. Next item on my list is wet wipes. Wet wipes. I like to use the fragrance-free baby wipes. I prefer the Parent's Choice if I had to choose, because they're like tough and durable. But since they're fragrance-free, I don't have to worry about getting irritated with fragrances and things like that. But if I don't have my preference at the time, I mean, I also like to use Summer's Eve, you know, just for that, you know, extra freshness after you use the toilet, you know, just wipe down there, keep it a little bit cleaner than using toilet paper or paper towel, whatever. But wet wipes, absolute must have. And not just for that area. If I need to wipe my hands off or something, clean up a mess or whatever, I'll have that at my disposal. So yes, wet wipes is a must-have. Next thing on the list is chapstick or lip balm. I prefer ones that have slip shine as well as moisturization. You can get ones like that that'll give that moisture you need from the beauty supply store. This is one of the ones that I use. It's cocoa butter lip balm, and it just looks like this. It smells really good, and it was like only $1.99 or whatever. I like to use this. I actually have chapstick, but that doesn't give me the moisturization that I really need, so I prefer to go with something that's a little bit heavier like this to make sure my lips aren't dry, because for whatever reason my lips will get dry and I'll get like cracks in the corners of my mouth or a crack on my lip. That junk hurts. It hurts, and I'm like, yo, why is my lips cracking? I drink enough water. I don't know, maybe I'm not drinking enough water. Well, in that case, gotta have a lip balm, a moisturizing lip balm. Oh, and another thing, I realized when I was in labor with my daughter, after pushing, I think she was out, and out of nowhere, my husband like slathered Carmex all over my lips. And, you know, I thought it was kind of weird and funny at the same time, but I was like, man, I didn't even realize my lips were probably really crusty then. So make sure you have lip balm. All right, next on my list, personal fan. Yes, for me, I get hot a lot and very easily. So if I'm out and about and I'm not getting enough air, I feel like I'm not getting enough air, I just whip my little personal fan out. I got this off of Amazon. I've had it for a while. When I bought it, it was like $11 or $13. Just, if you want to, you can search Lollipop personal fan or something on Amazon, and it should come up. I think it costs more now, but I whip this baby out and cools me off, keeps me cool for, you know, the few minutes I need to cool down or whatever. So this is a must-have. The next thing on my list, multiple pillows. So I know a lot of women like to buy the pregnancy pillow, but for whatever reason, the size of the pillow like turned me off, and I ain't want like this big old pillow to take up all the space in my bed. So I sleep on like 2 pillows stacked, and then when I sleep on my side, that's why I sleep on my side. I try to stay on my left side most of the time, but sometimes I find myself on the right side. So I take this pillow and I put it in between my knees to keep my hips like parallel with each other. I've noticed that when I don't use this pillow and I'm laying down, when I get up to walk, stand up to walk, I have this sharp pain in my hips. And without the pillow, it makes my legs, my hips collapse. So instead of being like parallel, instead of being parallel like this, it's kind of like my top leg is like bent down like this. So it causes some hip pain for me, but that's reduced when I use this. And just place it between my knees, and it works great. Next thing on my list, I have oil, cream, or body butter. It all depends on, well, my preference, I use a body oil gel. I'll also use Vaseline, regular Vaseline, and then I have this body butter here. I have a variety of body butters to choose from if I want to, but all I do is slather that all over my stomach to keep my stomach nice and moisturized, like after I get out of the shower. The body oil gel that I use, I'm gonna try to insert a picture over here somewhere or whatever, but I got it from like Dollar General. It costs like $3, and it has been doing my stomach great. I get out of the shower in the morning, I slather it all over my stomach, and my stomach is moisturized for the whole day. If I don't put it on my stomach gets dry, it gets itchy, and then that's when more stretch marks come. So gotta have that for my belly, most importantly, and sometimes my boobs. All right, next thing I have on my list are comfy slides. So I haven't had many problems with swelling in my feet. Thank God for that. But I realized that putting on shoes and socks gets difficult. The bigger my stomach gets, the harder it is to put my shoes on. So what makes it easier is to just wear comfy slides. And I mean, oh, I don't got nothing by me. Everybody knows what slides are, right? Not flip-flops, but you just slide your foot in your shoe and pew, keep it moving. But yeah, that's the easiest. That's my shoe of preference while pregnant, because it's just easy. Almost to the end, but the next thing I got on my list is Coca Cola. I drink Coca Cola whenever I have a headache. The story behind that, so during my first pregnancy, I had a headache that had lasted for like 2 days. It wouldn't go away. I took Tylenol, I drank water, I laid down, none of that worked. So I went to eat at Zaxby's one night with the family, and I drank like 40 ounces of vanilla Coca Cola, and my headache was gone like by the time we got up to leave the restaurant. And I was like, oh, so I don't need Tylenol. I can just drink Coke. I need a caffeine. So that's what worked for me. That's what I drink every time I get a headache, because I know it works and it's gonna knock the headache out. So if you're pregnant and you're watching this, you get a headache, don't take Tylenol. Just drink about at least 25 ounces of cold Coca Cola. It should knock that headache right out. But Coca Cola works for me. So that's my must-have for headache. Next thing, Tums. So I know a lot of mamas use these when they have heartburn, indigestion, and they actually work for, yeah, they're not bad. So the ones that I like to use are the chewy kind. They're like candy, but excuse me, I probably should take something. No, I need to eat. I'm starving. I need to hurry up. Okay, but I like these. They taste like candy. If I'm having heartburn or indigestion, I'll just take about 2 of these, drink some water, and it'll calm. It'll make my food go down. You know, you have indigestion, feel like your food's hanging out in your throat. Just take 2 of these, drink water, should be good. If it doesn't work for you, I don't know what to tell you. Talk to your doctor with Tums help with that. The last thing on my pregnancy list of must-haves, snacks. Gotta have these. Carry these in my purse. The hunger, you're gonna need a snack. If you can't get to actual food right away, these are like buy some time. I prefer to eat fruit snacks. I like these. I also like the Welch's fruit snacks. And then I've taken a liking to the diced peaches by, is it Del Monte? Dole or Del Monte? Which one is this? Dole. It's Dole. I try to make sure I have at least one of these with me. I prefer these than cookies or, you know, snack cakes like junk food. I'm trying to be healthier all around. But must have for pregnancy. And just like that, my list is finished. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're a pregnant mama watching this, put in the comments some of the things that you must have for yourself. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next JAQuary vlogs. Bye.